afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever you're joining us from in the world. It's so good to be here with you right here, right now, in this present moment, whether this present moment is live or not. It's always live. Quantum entanglement. I'm Charleene Closshey. It's so good to be with you. Tell me how you're doing. Drop a hello in the chat. Tell me where you're joining us from today as well. It's always nice to see everybody around the world. It helps us know where to send all these really good vibes. And by us, I mean the bulls. Not that you have to tell them. Good morning, Maria. Namaste. How are you? Oh, it's nice to see you. Amanda, good morning. Peace to you, my friend. Hello, Geraldine. How are you doing, my friend? I should say my mate. Geraldine joins us from down in Western Australia. She's getting ready to end her day. Hopefully it was a very successful and beautiful day for you, Geraldine. Always nice to see you. Hi, Sandy. Good morning from Oregon. How is everything in Oregon this morning? Nice and early. It's interesting. We're living in an interesting time right now. All of the solar flares and the solar activity that have been going on, really intense vibration, really intense energy that's happening. I'm sure you've been witnessing it. Everything from something as first world as, my cell phone drops. Challenging GPS. We were at a wedding this past weekend, and some of the family that was coming into the wedding, they were saying how their GPS actually just took them the opposite direction from which they were supposed to go. All kinds of interesting things. And those are just the physical, visible things. So I trust you are doing well. It's interesting to hear how the bulls are recalibrating and resetting right now. Everything's very magnified, it feels like. So it'll be an interesting day today here together. Good morning, Kristen. Kristen joins us from Pine, Colorado. Yes. I saw Sandy, Jeremy, from Oregon. I said, hey. Jeremy wanted to make sure I saw you, Sandy. Jane with the Y, good morning. How are you doing? Jane's in California. Well, I've seen her from California before. I'm assuming today she's also in California. Good morning, Jen. Yeah, and all here. Yep, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. Yes. Love all of your emojis. It's so wonderful. Om Shanti Shanti as well. We all need a little peace right now, especially with the intensity of what's going on. So we have the sun exclaiming, let's say. That felt like a good word to use. Making great exclamations right now. And the moon is waxing, so it's building. We're moving towards that full moon. This is a time when we're bringing things in. We're actually solidifying. We're building aspects of our dreams. The second half of the moon, when it begins to wane, is when we begin to let go of the things that we thought we needed. We're like, no, we don't need that part of this. We'll keep this, but let's cipher around this and then reevaluate on the new moon. So we're moving in this building phase, a place where we can bring in energy, we can recharge, we can begin to use the energy that's around us and within us to greater magnify not only our physicals, how we show up in the physical space, but our subtle and our energetic bodies, but also our purpose as well. So that's what we're going to be looking at today, using the breath. Really talking about, too, some interesting science with the breath. Victoria, good morning from Washington State. We've got a lot of West Coasters here. Love it. Jane, I love your emojis. If this is your first time here, welcome. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. So in front of you, there's 19. Jeremy, are there 19? Yes, I think there's 19. Okay, perfect. We keep adding bowls, and I couldn't remember how many we had up here right now. Duh. There's 19 chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. They're made out of 99.999% pure quartz. What's great about quartz is that, as you know, they're highly conductive of electricity. And all of our cell phones that have been going haywire since the solar activity, they're filled with quartz chips. In fact, that's actually how we got these crystal singing bowls. These bowls originally housed where they would grow all of the chips that are necessary in our modern technology. And we'd polish them out and realize, oh, these are really beautiful. Oh, we can tune these. Oh, these are actually very healing frequencies that we can create. Hence the advent and the birth of the crystal singing bowls. So, well, at least these crystal singing bowls. Getting into a really spacey kind of vibe, guys. This is nice. So, one of the reasons that I relish the opportunity to sit and connect with you before we begin is that your biofield, the vibration, the energy, the true electricity around your physical space actually emits energy that we see can be picked up and can affect others as well. And so simply by your presence, you actually begin to affect how the bowls speak, how they pattern, the frequencies and tones that come through. It's my job just to listen and interpret. I'm the one with the hands. So, like I said earlier today, we're really going to be focusing on bringing in electricity, bringing in recharging. And the bowls are already doing a lot of that. They don't always begin before we begin, but they are doing that today. So there's no right or wrong way to experience a session today. Just allow yourself to be. If you'd like to be more active, sitting up, having an erect spine, and there'll be times that I ask you to have more of a straight spine when we go through some of the breathing exercises. But otherwise, if you feel you need to be prone, if you need to lie down, just lay your body down. That's totally fine too. You do what you need to do, especially right now. There's so much heat in our space. If you need to use it, if you want to bring it in, really ball it up, bring in that fire and re-energize and recharge your batteries, that's great. If you need to dissipate some of that heat, you do you. It feels like there's a beautiful combination of the two happening for all of us right now. Wonderful. Good morning, Lori. How are you, my friend? Lori joins us from Madison, Wisconsin. I hope you are doing so well. It's nice to see you. Oh, okay, and we're settling. All right, okay. I'll take my cue. Jessica, hi, my friend. I'm so happy to see you too. She says hello. Jessica says hello. And to you as well, Jeremy. JG, good morning. Yes, I'm so glad you're here, JG. Oh, Lori, it's great to see you as well, my friend. Yay, JG, woohoo. Loving this. So one of the great things about this community is that it is all about the support. Every day is a different day. Every moment we'll have a different kind of emotion moving through us. And remember, emotions are just messengers. They're here saying, hey, check this out. Hey, have you considered this? Oh my gosh, let's rejoice on this. And they bring us this wonderful information that we can gather and do something with whenever we choose. Some days it's easier than others to move with those emotions as opposed to moving through those emotions. It's part of being human. So wherever you are today, we embrace you. If there's anything we can do, you just let us know. You never know. There's some really amazing angels that show up in these chats. So I just felt inclined to say that. And good morning, Tammy from Sonoma, California. Yay, good morning. So glad you're here. Well, excuse me. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is this ability to bring in new electricity, to re-energize, not just from the outside, the external world, but from your internal world. How can you catalyze this energy in such a way that you can revitalize your body? So that's what we're going to do. So there's this really wonderful breathing technique. What was that, Jeremy? Could y'all see that? Did y'all see the sparkles that just happened? Did you do that on purpose, Jeremy? Jeremy has no idea what happened. Anyway, hopefully you can see it. If not, maybe it's just on our end. So there's a wonderful breathing technique. It's called the congruence or resonant breath. And the great thing about this particular technique is it actually helps us to bring our cardiovascular system, neurological system, so that also includes our brains. You can think about heart-brain coherence, and also our respiratory system back into the peak optimal movement. So there's less variability moving between each of these systems. They're really moving in flow. And if you can think of any time you move in flow, suddenly life, or whatever it is that you're experiencing in that moment, becomes a lot easier. Think about when you relax and you walk into an ocean and you just let go and you begin to allow the waves to gently move you. And you become a part of that ocean. There's no tension. There's just effortless ease. There's a completely different feeling that begins to generate throughout your entire body, right? Whenever we can generate this level of coherence, it's the same thing that happens to our inner world, not only in our physical self, so our organs and all of the things that keep us ticking and moving and breathing and rhythmically abreast of how life is moving on the outside, right? But it keeps us grounded and feeling more peaceful, more serene. So this breath, it's been scientifically proven. So there was experiments done in the early 2000s, 2001s, and 2001, which sounds like forever ago, the University of Pavia in Italy, and they showed how that using this particular breath actually locks in, are you ready for this? To ancient prayer patterns. What? It's like the ancients knew what they were doing. I say that in jest. So you're probably like, okay, what is this breath? So this breath, this rhythmic breath, is actually based on equal distribution of inhale and exhale at 5.5 seconds. So you would inhale for 5.5 seconds and exhale for 5.5 seconds. And 5.5 seconds seems to be this sweet spot. Most people will sometimes say 6. Obviously, it's an approximation, and 6 works as well, too. Here's a spooky, cool, symmetrical thing about 5.5 seconds breaths and the relationship of this number. So 5.5. If we breathe in for 5.5 seconds and exhale for 5.5 seconds, in 1 minute, we'll have done that 5.5 times. And that'll be using 5.5 liters of oxygen moving through our lungs. Pretty trippy. So today we're going to work on cultivating this resonant, beautiful, congruent breath and see how it begins to feel in your body. Now, when I said that the ancients did this, it's actually pretty cool. So if you, the Buddhist Om Mani Padme Hum, in the traditional chant, it would take about 6 seconds to chant that Om Mani Padme Hum, or 5.5 seconds to chant Om Mani Padme Hum, and then another 5.5 seconds to inhale before you chanted it again. The same thing with Jainism and aspects of Hinduism, obviously, as well, with the Om. So that's the suspended Om. It's about 5.5 second exhale as you articulate Om, breathing back in 5.5 seconds before you do it all again. Even in Catholicism, the Ave Maria, it's about 5.5 seconds. And these are just a few of the examples from all around the world. Shintoism in Japan, they have examples. There's an example of the Chakra breath in yoga, so connected to Hinduism. It's about 5.5 seconds. See, it's something that we've always innately known. So let's see if we can tap into that deeper wisdom today and begin to focus into this place of congruency. See, the more congruency we have, the more we recharge our internal batteries. So it feels as though that we are ready to begin. So go ahead and find your comfortable position, whether it's seated or lying down. I'd encourage you, if you could, start sitting up just to really feel into this breath. However, for our friends like Geraldine, who are beginning to fall off into slumberland, If you'd like to lay straight, see if you can lay straight, keep your spine straight, and see how that does before you prop back up on your pillow. So I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to empower you to find your own rhythm today. Find your start and end point for 5.5 seconds. So if you're not sure what 5.5 feels like, it feels a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that, find your rhythm. Remember, it's just an inhale, a gentle inhale, allowing that to move through your nose, and an exhale. You can gently allow that to move through the mouth. Find what's comfortable for you. And we're just going to fall into this breath for a moment and see where it leads us. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, sensing your heart relaxing. Beautiful. Gently exhaling through the mouth with a focused breath that was longer than your inhale. When the exhale is longer than the inhale, you begin to relax your heart. Your heart actually, the heart rate slows down naturally. Just to witness, just sense your space. What does it feel like? There might be words that come to mind. There might be a color. There might be a tone. There might be a smell. Just an overall sense or feeling. Just witness that. The bowls are very much encouraging us today, actually, to slow. Witness what your physical body is experiencing right now. Let's see if we can move through this 5.5 second breath together now. So in just a moment, we'll actually take those counts together. Let's try that. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And release that count. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart, feeling that heart let go and relax, and gently exhale. Moving into a space of creation. Moving back and forth between that space where you have had complete connection and an ability to care for yourself. This self-care, this place of feeling truly whole. Dipping into this point now of using that energy that you've just brought through, this additional coherence and resonance, and now beginning to do something with that. Now remember, we are beings who sometimes do. So if right now it's better for you to sit in this place of being and allow the doing to happen, great choice. Otherwise, you may want to actively begin to move this new energy that you've generated in your space to somewhere in your physical or subtle bodies that feels as though would benefit from this electricity, this life force that you've just gathered. This is your point of creation. Breathing into that point. Good. Some of you may want to think, imagine, or feel a specific color, frequency, tone, word, a vibration moving into a specific point in your body. There may be a point that you're looking for greater healing, a point that you're looking for greater ease. You may want to calm your mind even more, bringing this energy into your mind, the physical space between your ears. Some of you may be looking to enhance vision, bringing this energy into the physical space between that third eye, opening, enlivening. Some of you may need to move a physical pain, bring it to your knee, your shoulder, your back, wherever that is for you. Take a deep breath in, hold that breath in, breathing in these tones. Good. Feeling the expansion in the heart, the peace in the body. And exhale. Just soaking in these vibrations. Good. this new life force, this new energy. Some of you may want to reintroduce that 5.5 second breathing pattern. Good. This is about finding that coherence and the balance, grounding into that. So the coherence runs from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart. Gently exhaling. I invite you now to think, imagine, or feel a beautiful golden color, a ball of light just floating in front of you. It's so pure, it's so powerful, its essence is so appealing. It almost feels as though it's approaching you with magic. can begin to connect to that golden ball sitting in front of you. How does it make you feel? What do you notice in your body? Is there interest, curiosity, some sort of level of excitement, attraction, arousal, interest? Just notice. Begin to interact with that golden ball. You may sense it coming closer to you. Perhaps you reach out and touch it. Become familiar and find comfort with this new friend. Notice that you can see through this golden light. Although it's bright and vibrant, it's still transparent in a way as well. You've never seen anything so magnificent. Almost generating this wonderland, just moving as you witness through this ball of gold. Begin to invite that golden light into your space. Some of you may wish to bring that directly into your heart. Feeling it gently enter, almost as though with a whisper. It begins to move and shift, gently undulate. Some of you may bring it into your head, down through your head. However you've entered your body with this beautiful golden light, just allow it to begin to move through your entire space, filling, replenishing, revitalizing, and energizing. Move this golden light wherever it best serves you. Just explore and play around with that. Just delight in this energy. It's gentle, refined, yet enlivening and empowering, expanding. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart. Gently exhaling. And as you do, witness this golden ball of light just dissipate out, disappearing into the distance. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in. And exhaling. Invite you now to think, imagine, or feel another ball of light in front of you. This time, this color can be whatever color or colors feel good to you right now, in this moment. For many of you, it is a soft pink. This connection, pinky rose gold kind of color that connects to a softer, cooling, connecting side. For others, I see an emerald green, a sapphire blue, there's a ruby red. There's many other colors as well, a beautiful purple like an amethyst. Witness that color. Become familiar with it. And then invite it anywhere in your physical or subtle bodies that would most benefit from its presence. Good. Just drawing that in, inviting in that color, moving it, shifting it, allowing it to dance and float. To deliver any and all information, frequency, and vibration that you need right now, that you're ready to receive right now. Witness now if you can move through that 5.5 second breath with that same level of coherence and ease as you're moving with that invited color, that invited frequency in your body. I'll just gently count in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 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 1, 2, 3, 4, Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. And gently exhaling. Bringing your attention now to the base of your spine, to your first energy center. Seated in that hip bowl, the pelvic bowl, the hip region. This Muladhara chakra. Think, imagine, or articulate the sound Lam. 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 Just repeat that over and over. Lam. Inviting in flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability. Lam. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart. And as you do, allow your attention now to drift upward to the area of your belly button, your navel, and that second energy center. The Svadhisthana chakra. Thinking, imagine, or articulating the sound Vam. 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 This watery seat of creativity, connecting us with purity, nourishment, charm, and merging. Vam. Beautiful. Taking a deep inhale in, holding that breath in, relaxing the heart. Allowing your attention now just to gently drift upward to the area of your solar plexus. This third energy center, the Manipura chakra. Think, imagine, or articulate the sound Ram. 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 This fiery center that connects us with desire, will, intention, destiny. Balancing this fire for your perfect flame. Ram. Beautiful. Taking a deep inhale, holding that breath in, letting the heart relax. And as you exhale, gently shift your attention now upward to the area of your heart. This fourth energy center, the Anahata chakra. Think, imagine, or articulate the sound Yam. Yum. Yum. Feeling this subtle movement in the heart center. Feeling your breath coherent to your heart. Sensing your brain coherent with your heart. Yum. Connecting with peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Yum. Beautiful. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling that heart relax even more. And as you exhale, shifting your attention now to the area of your throat, this fifth energy center, the Vishuddha chakra. Think, imagine, or articulate the sound hum. 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 The seed of expression or creativity, affluence, abundance, and a discernment for truth is housed. Vibrate, hum. Hum. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. And as you exhale, shifting your attention now upward to this third eye area, directly in the center point of your head. The sixth energy center, so quiet, so subtle, yet so powerful. The Ajna chakra. Sitting in a moment of silence with this still small voice. Think, imagine, or articulate one of two options. See what feels right to you when I say these. The first option is sham. 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 The second option is om. Om. Connecting with integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness. Sham or om. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling the heart relax. And as you exhale, drifting that attention now to the top of your head, this crown area, to the seventh energy center, the Sahasrara chakra. This place where we connect to all. A seed of deeper consciousness. Think, imagine, or articulate either the sound om or sit in silence. Om or silence. Embracing infinity, immortality, holiness, enlightenment. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling the heart relax. And as you release your breath, allow your consciousness, your perception to shift right above your head. Sitting in this place of repose, stillness. Sensing your entire body underneath you, vibrating with ease, with coherence, with joy, with every breath that you take, breathing in new life. It's a new fragrance of living, almost as though you're surrounded by a field of infinite flowers with the most glorious fragrance, filling your nostrils, enlivening your heart, tickling your brain. Your thoughts move with such ease and grace and joy. You feel it from the top of your head to your heart, all the way down your spine, and into the soles of your feet. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, welcoming, allowing grace and space. Gently exhaling as you're ready. Coming back into your body a little bit more. You may want to just move around, adjust your back, your fingers, your toes, your nose. You can wiggle them all. Coming back into this space. If you'd like to become more present, I invite you to begin rubbing your palms, the palms of your hands together. In doing so, you're generating electricity. You can actually feel the heat building. And it may feel good just to bring that over your heart as though you're breathing in through your heart. Allowing that energy to come back in, enlivening. You may want to rub your hands, palms, bring it over your eyes. Breathing in that energy, you actually feel that soaking in. It'll help you wake up a little bit more. If there's a point of pain or discomfort that you're starting to notice again, first of all, just say hello to it. Rub those palms together and breathe into that space. Applying the palms, allowing the palms to minister, to bless, to heal, to love on yourself, wherever that may be, whatever that looks like for you today. Knowing every day's different, our body moves in space very differently. Where are you today? Just notice where you are in this moment. How do you feel? I'd love to hear how you feel. Tell me how you feel. Tell me in the comments. Let's go through some of that and see what that experience was for you today. And I will share while we're doing that. This was a very interesting session. They all are. But this was definitely interesting today. The bowls, I think I would have, just in my human musings, I would have thought, oh, well, we probably will be very supercharged and bringing in lots of energy and power and blah, blah, blah. Nope. It was a very subtle experience. I love it when you guys help me see a different way. The bowls really showed me a different way today. It was really fun. It was really wonderful. But of allowing for that the strength in the stillness, the strength in the quietness, the power of the whisper. Sometimes it's almost scarier when you know someone's angry at you and they whisper at you as opposed to yelling at you. Maybe that's just me. But there's a definite difference in how that moves through your space. So that was really powerful. That was really interesting today. Also interesting, the bowls really very much at the beginning, even before we technically started, the bowls were moving very much on the physical plane. We were very much moving through a general balance of the general chakras all throughout. And then when we did the chakra balancing at the end, that was a whole other ball of wax too. They really, I could feel the energy coming together in a more solidified way, which was interesting. I'll be curious to see how that felt for you. What did it feel like? How are you doing? So yeah. So Jeremy, can you take me through the comments, please? I can read that. He changed my screen and it's very amazing. He doesn't know how he did it. It must be what's going on in the heavens with the solar flares, but it's better. So we're loving this. It's amazing. Jen, thank you so much. You said it was beautiful. Good. Oh, and I love your emojis as well, especially with the peace and the sparkle and the dove, bringing that through. Yeah, it felt very like this uplifting, solidifying, moving forward, but very peaceful. Katie, you said it was invigorating and you received so many downloads. High five. I love that, Katie. Very cool. Isn't that incredible? What's invigorating for some also calms others. It's amazing. We always get exactly what we need when these guys show up. So well done. High five, bowls. Those are fives. Katie, you said it was subtle but calm and strong. Yeah, love that. Oh, how do I pronounce this? Namaskar. Girisha? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, my friend. I totally butchered your name. If you would like to help correct me, and I would love that. The names are so important to me. Namaskar, my friend. Yes. You said it was amazing. Thank you. Of course. Thank you. You feel calm but energized. Look at that. Just exactly what we said, but you got the double dosage, 2 for 1. I love that. Oh, namaskar. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here and your beautiful comments. And I apologize for butchering your name. Anita. Hi, Anita. You said vibration throughout your body, especially your hands. Yeah. Yeah, the hands were really happening today. And you might be kicking on too. I know many people, including my mother, who sometimes, man, her hands, they literally we call it popping on when there's something that needs to happen, when something needs to be touched. And sometimes it can be as simple as a handshake with someone that we might not be very familiar with. Sometimes it's a loved one. You're like, you have to put your hands on them. Sometimes it could be something that's going on in the world. And just by that presence now coming through your hands, you're changing the frequency of the world around you. You're changing your inner frequency, but also that in your outside world that emanates outward and is multiplied. Amazing. Yeah, lots of hearts on that one because it's such a powerful gift that we can give. So Anita, thank you for sharing that. I love that. Lashandria, hi. Yay, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. It's nice to meet you. You said you have an open mind. Yes, there was a lot of space. You're so right on that. And interestingly enough, the words that came out towards the end was welcoming in space. That's because I remember thinking, well, that's an interesting word to come out. Okay. Because I'm at the end and starting to come back into my human mind. Oh. Very cool, Lashandria. Thank you for sharing that. And I love your moon emojis. Jessica, that was so amazing. As always, yay, good. Awesome. You have been working to get your creative juices going for some projects, and this helped. Awesome. It's one of the things I love too about this breath, this place of this coherent or resonant breath, that 5.5 second inhale, 5.5 second exhale. We can do it at any time. Nobody has to know we're doing it. We don't have to zen out when we do it. Actually, even just introducing that subtle rhythmic count. And if you don't know what a second feels like, you can watch your clock. You can watch your phone. You can count Mississippi in your head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, or whatever your derivative is that works for you. You can find that place and actually begin to change your physiology in really powerful ways. The more resonance we create, the greater we are with the flow. And what is creativity but flow? So high five, Jessica. I love that. That's so cool. You'll have to come back and tell us how those projects turn out for you. I hope they're great. Carrie said, yes, it was wonderful and calming. Oh, amazing. Kind of like your sunset icon. So pretty. Oh, Jen, you're feeling more calm and centered. It's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. I think these flowers help too. Aren't these flowers beautiful? Ah, thank you, Jeremy. Geraldine, you feel calmer and stronger. I love that. Yeah. See, they like your flowers too. All the hearts. These are hearts, Jeremy. These are for you because they love your... If you love the flowers that Jeremy put up, he's back there giving thumbs up and hearts. Send some hearts. See, honey, they love you. If this is your first time here and you're like, who the heck is Jeremy? Jeremy is my husband. He runs the show. He handles everything, makes it look so smooth. See, honey, look, they love you. We love Jeremy. We love Jeremy. he's shy. Oh, I love that. Geraldine, you're saying calmer and stronger. I love this juxtaposition. Yes, we do when we generate this point of resonance and in flow. It brings a point of settledness and ease and calmness. But it also, in that sense, it strengthens us. There are some really powerful meditation studies that have come out of both Massachusetts as well as San Diego that show that whenever we evoke meditation, whether it's mindfulness meditation, whether it's mantra meditation, it's sound meditation, we actually begin to upregulate some really powerful things in our body that actually improve our immunity. We don't have to get real technical other than that, but we're upregulating these genes that actually support heightened... Did y'all see that? Did you see a big thumb that came on the screen, or is it just us? Did you see this? Okay, anyway, there's a big thumbs up that came on our screen. I have no idea where it came from, but apparently the universe agrees with this. So whatever we're doing, we should just keep meditating, keep mindfulness, keep working in frequency and upregulating our genes for immunity to increase greater health and vitality. Boom. Thank you, science. Geraldine, you also said, yes, the power of the whisper. You needed to hear this today. Thank you. Oh, it's our pleasure. We love you, friend. Anita, it was very calming. Yeah. Kim, KYM. Calming. Thank you. It's our pleasure. Thanks for being here, Kim. Stephanie, power and strength lies in the subtle. It's what we call a truth bomb that just got dropped. Well done, Stephanie. 100% right on. Thank you for sharing that. Yep. You're so right. Ruth Ann, you said this was beautiful, calming, yet energizing. Love that. Exactly. Yay! High five, bows, boom, 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 boom. And high five to you as well, because it's also about being able to receive that. So I'm so glad you were here and you received it. That's wonderful. I love that. Katie, you said your palms were tingly before you said to rub them together, and that's how we create electricity. Yeah, you were already on. You already popped them on. Sometimes when we're really tired, I find, or out of our body, same thing. Frequently when we're tired, we pop out of our body. But whenever we're out of our body and we need to come back into this physical space, this is really, 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 really good. I'm sure many people are probably familiar with that with yoga classes. On the subtle energy level, that's one of the reasons why it's working. It's helping to reignite our electrical system. And these are very electrical. Charlotte, thank you so much for your donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, may you be blessed 10 times over and more. Lashandria, you are in creator mode. Awesome. Yes, that's what we need, right? You can never have too much creativity in our space. And it was interesting too, the bulls really wanted to tap into that creative creator mode. There's actually an archetype that we connected to. We were directly connecting to the creator archetype through sound. We talk about that sometimes. It's a system that we have. It's called the Archetypes of Sound. And I'll be sharing more with you on that later. But yeah, the creator archetype was front and center. So that's really cool, Lashandri. I'm glad to hear that. Nina, you said, ooh, whisper versus yell. Moving through. Oh, yeah. You led me into being grateful for myself. Oh, darling, we are grateful for you. It's wonderful. Intuition. Led by spirit, not attaching. Oh, I love that. Sitting with nothing gained, nothing lost. Exactly. That's what life is. Life is experience. Life is an opportunity to experience a slightly different aspect of this divine resonance that is all. Do with that as you may. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. That was so powerful. And I love this idea of sitting with nothing gained, nothing lost. Perfect equilibrium. It's a power of resonance and coherence, right? Pew. Lori, you said powerful, healing, and calming. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I'm so glad you shared that. I'm so glad you're here. It's always nice to feel you. I love it. Oh, I'm going to thank you for being so... What is it, Jeremy? Garita? 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 Garija. Hopefully that's right. Sorry. You're very sweet. Thank you for being so gracious. She says that is fine. Oh, well, God bless you. Suzanne. It's also, side note, it's also a little hard to read on my side. Just it's very tiny text, and my physical vision is not as good as my other vision. So I appreciate your graciousness. Suzanne, you said that was so powerful with lots of exclamation marks. Woohoo! When you suggested to invite a color in, my first response was emerald green. I saw that. But my right leg wanted purple. I saw that too. Interesting. And you let them flow and you thought of the northern lights. How beautiful. Oh, amazing. And with all of the solar activity creating and generating all of the aurora borealis patterns that we're seeing around the world right now too. Ah, amazing. I love that. Suzanne, thank you for sharing that. That's brilliant. Lashandria, thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Jane with a Y, you said you feel grounded and centered. Ready for the day. I love that. That's fantastic. Kristen, interestingly, quite a bit of healing in the subtle bodies and cutting the apron strings that connect to patterns. Yes. 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 From a downward causation model, we understand that everything that's here, it doesn't originate here. It actually originates here on the outside. We understand that all of the subtle bodies are what informs the physical matter. And this is whether we're talking about quantum medicine or ancient Vedic understanding and a lot of other things in between. So this idea that we are truly the captain of our ship, the makers of our vessel, the sailors of our life, it takes on a different meaning. Sometimes it can be rather, let's just say we can choose how we take that. We can either choose to say, if I am the captain, if I am driving this boat, if everything I am bringing in is actually manifesting here, what can I do with that? Both empowering, sometimes a little bit daunting too, right? You're like, oh, crap. You mean I created that? That is definitely one perspective. It's all in how we choose to see life, right? You get to choose your journey. You get to choose how you want to experience, perceive, see, manifest, make, be impacted by life. That's all it is. No right or wrong. Sitting in the middle, knowing nothing is gain and nothing is lost. A friend of mine said something like that earlier. Kristen, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so glad you were cutting those proverbial apron strings. Yeah, those cords can be really intense. Most effective to cut on the subtle lever. Yeah. Stephanie, you learned recently that there is an energetic vision of our heart that lies in our hands and feet. Everything, if we think about our body as a hologram, every cell in our body, all the trillions of 30 plus trillion cells in our body, how is it that you could take one pill, homeopathic treatment, whatever. Introduce one level of resonance, and suddenly, almost sometimes instantaneously, but within a very short period of time, how is it that these trillions of cells are now operating in complete connection and coherence, understanding from this one thing that you put in your body? If you think about it that way, yeah, it's because we're all holograms. Excuse me. Every cell in our body is a hologram of each other's, which is how we exist and move with quantum entanglement too, which is an interesting side conversation. So Stephanie, I love that you shared that. That's wonderful. Yes. Everybody take note. Go Steph. Regarding the touch and popping on. Yep, exactly. That's how quantum entanglement begin to interact and influence fields around us. The question is, how are we influencing those fields? What are we bringing to that connection, to that relationship? Even if it's just for a moment. Lots to think about. Lashandria, Jane, yeah, you said let's slay this fantastic Friday. I love it. Oh, I'm so there for it. Nina, ooh, Stephanie, resonating. Yes, right? Thank you for sharing. Janet, it was your first time here. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you loved it. Well, we'll welcome you back. We're excited to see you again. Look at the community all embracing each other. Carrie, see, Jeremy loves you. Cherry Berry. Oh, you love the flowers. Aren't they pretty? They really are. Yeah. Lashandria. Yeah, we love Jeremy too. Awesome flowers. Definitely bringing in the beauty. We thought, this idea of breathing, you should be breathing in flowers. So Jennifer. Oh, you love our energy. Yay. Oh, much needed today. Yeah. It's the end of the week. These things happen, right? It's been a long week. Jane. Yes. Lashandria does have a beautiful name, doesn't she? Mm-hmm. Oh, Cherry Berry, you saw it? Okay, cool. So we have no idea the thumbs up, the things that are happening. Okay. Oh, yeah. Carrie, yep. Aw, loved it, Jeremy. Love it, love it. See, Jane says, Jeremy, you rock. I love it. Allison, you said your throat chakra opened quietly and powerfully in an exiting transition. Very cool. Yep. There was a lot happening today with the throat. We really hung out with this. We were moving around a lot, even as we were moving in different tonalities. So no matter what we were doing, this G, this bowl, this connection into the throat was very palpable and always came up. I don't care what key I was in, it came up. And because of that, then we created a lot of modes and interesting. Sorry, side musician nerd out there for a moment. But Allison, you said yeah. That was Allison, sorry. So Allison, that's exactly why. And maybe it's interesting. So the question is that were you the one prompting the G to come, or was the G prompting the throat to open? Who knows? Maybe both simultaneous. Gurgia, you love the flowers too. Yay. Hi, Lisa Nanda. How are you? It was amazing. Yeah, I hope to see us on here more often again. Yay. Yes, we will be back. Excuse me. Now my throat chakra is clearing. We will actually be back in June. We are traveling and presenting at conferences coming up. So we won't be back until the middle of June. Jeremy, can you tell me that date? Because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Lashandria, oh, you said that the whole setup looks like heaven. Yeah, Jeremy does rock. I love it. Oh, blessings, Nina. Lisa Nanda, see, they love you. He's looking up the date. So I am... Can you move the comments to? Oh, thank you. Lisa Nanda, you said you gave your cat vortex healing while you were listening. Amazing. Oh, how did that go? Hope that was wonderful. Yeah. Jeremy. He's helping. He has to help me. Perfect. Yeah. Don't you love the fact, Carrie, that, I don't know, Lisa, is your cat's name Vortex, or were you giving an actual vortex healing? Could be either. Cool name. Cool name. I love it. Well, my friends, so we're going to see you on June 20th. It's a little bit out there. However, it's summer solstice, isn't it? I love it. And also our friends over, he's checking on that because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what day it is. I do know it's a Friday. So also, I forgot to say, I'm so sorry. I forgot to say hello to our friends over on YouTube today. Hello, Charleene. Hello. Susie Ober, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. I love my cat friend. Hi, Zafar. Hi, how are you doing, my friend? And Mary T. Good morning from Buffalo, New York. I love that. And Mary T said she's feeling better. than when you started. She had a late, busy morning and at work. But she also did say, wonderful job on the set, Jeremy. High five. Love that. Susie, you said it was very relaxing. Good. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, you know what? We need a little more relaxation and time to revitalize and rejuvenate and rebalance our energy so we can come back into greater coherence. Yeah, so we're going to be back with you on the summer solstice. Talk about heat. This is going to be the day, well, at least in the northern hemisphere. So for Geraldine, it'll be your winter solstice. But we're going to be tapping into that solstice energy where we have this peak point of either heat and light or darkness, and so as we start to move and shift back, as this constant, continual, natural rhythm of life. I love that. So that's going to be on Thursday, June 20th. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be again at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Please join us, whether you're joining us live on Insight Timer on YouTube. We love our friends. We love our family. And it has been a little too long since we've been with you, but duty calls. So here we go. But it's so much fun to be here with you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for investing your time, your presence, and your energy with us. It's always such a blessing to my heart. And the bulls really love you guys. So from my heart and their heart and Jeremy's heart to yours, we love you. Until we meet again, be well. Know that you are loved. And remember to breathe in the power of your own vitality. 5.5 seconds in, 5.5 seconds out. I'll see you soon, my friends. I love you. Sat Nam.